Good morning, YouTube. It's Saturday. It's 4 minutes to 10. 10:15 is race start. I just parked up for free. Okay, third race signal, so we better get a move on. Micah is here as well, so gonna have a quick look around the paddock, then bring you the start and, well, bring you some footage from the two races today. I'm probably gonna skip the qualifying in the afternoon because you've seen loads of that. But let's try and bring you some of the racing action this morning. Enjoy. I'm using a different camera today, or a different phone. And we're just going to walk up through the area behind the grandstand and then up to Glencrutchery Road start line. There's Micah. Right, what do you want? Shop. Which shop? Want the cappy first or what? Okay, let's go there.
We've already spoken to this morning, he also switches to an Aprilia. Those are the changes to programme for the MGP Morning Club Super Twin Manx Grand Prix. Just while we're here, we'll just give you the lap and race records that we're using for this particular race. They are related to Junior in previous years because we haven't had a separate Super Twin Manx Grand Prix, so it's from the Junior 2023. 2 patents, 21 Aprilias, but we talked to the week.
Guess who found the shops? I'd rather buy this than some pointless designer stuff. Look, they have Milwaukee caps. Still have 15 minutes to the race, so it's always time for shopping, apparently.
I think I've broken everything else, so yeah,
let's go up and watch the start from the grandstand, which is free.
Have you got any pits out there? You getting any information while you're going around?
No, just take as I go and just watch everybody disappear away in the distance from me. Once again, you have perfect conditions around the course: dry roads, cloud cover, and very light winds. And I also take this opportunity to remind you that it's a 3-lap race and it will be a compulsory pit stop at the end of lap 1. I wish you all the very best of luck. Control out. The Manx Grand Prix 2025, tap on the bit of a gap then, because we won't have number 9, Craig Shipek. Next rider to go will be number 10, that's Mike Bates. Next rider to lead should be number 11, it is 11 goals on the hand. Gets away. Next rider to go, don't think it fast enough. Spencer Thompson and Beauty Balance Machine, a gap at 13.
14 should be next, Graham McAleese. A little bit of grass tracking at the gooseneck yesterday for Graham, and he'll get the tap on the shoulder. Graham on the G-Max Racing so 6'2", riding the All Speeds Racing Kawasaki ER6F. It's Harley Bushman, and he's about to leave us now. Harley in qualifying, that was Harley. He was in 8th position with 112.835, and Harley will get the tap from Mark Pendleton there. RS660 gets away. Oh, we've got a problem on the line, I think, there for number 20, Colin Croft. Now it's all sorted. Croft, the yellow machine. And he gets away. The GW Auto Repairs, a Crane Hire RS660 for Brilliant. Machine. Next rider away, slightly Kawasaki at start position 29 and start position 30 with an into the dust, into where the old stock box used to be, and Jamie Williams comes in on the number 2 machine. Jamie across the line at a lap speed of 113.774. We want to get the rest of them through. Here's the next bike through. It's number 1, it's the Welsh and Michael Rees, Carolyn Sells.
Yeah, Jamie's team, they're just cleaning the screen, giving him a drink, getting some fuel in. Michael's right next to him in the pits. Then again, just fuel cap off. Lewis is in, Lewis Arrowsmith, and also Andy Farrell is getting quite busy down here. That was a fairly quick approach from Andy Farrell there. Jamie's got its cap on.
The gap between Lewis Arrowsmith, sorry Cameron, the gap between Lewis Arrowsmith and Jamie Williams into the pits is 4.8 seconds, 4.8.
And Lewis is going to lose the pits before Michael Rees. Michael's struggling to get the bike going, Lewis is pushing.
For number 7, Michael Garn. Then it's number 2, Jamie Williams, 3 seconds back. Number 6, Liam Shaw. He's 6.6 back. We're waiting for number 8, Toby Shan. He'll be slotting in, and there he is on the counter racer machine. He jumps in 4 seconds back, but a change with the finishing lane. Michael Gold, 34.5, Jamie Williams, 36.4.
Like I told you, there's always time to shop. So just watch the pit stops. I'm gonna go winners enclosure after. We'll just do some impromptu shopping. And
It's cute. Isn't it cute?
oh, they have Hislop as well. How cool. Okay, didn't see those.
What?
Steve Hislop. You know the statue in Onken? That's him. Who else is there? Hold on. Well, that's the Joey one, but
Where's the Joe?
that's the Joey Dunlop.
Yeah, there's Joey and then
Yes.
the Steve. And who's this?
I actually need a new cap. Do I want the Joey one? But I have the real one, so I don't want this one.
Kaya nga.
I don't know. Did they have the normal TT one? Because mine's damaged.
How much are these?
I don't know. 20 something? 23.
23.
See, mine's damaged. I actually lost it and I think a car ran over it. 5 minutes after I bought it.
Pink. This one's like yellowish. Oh, can I get the t-shirt? How much is the t-shirt?
T-shirts, I actually want one of those. Actually really nice.
Or the...
Give me an XL of the Joey t-shirt. Still have 20 minutes. It's all good.
There's a TT. Oh, it was TT also.
It's official merch. This is what you do when you have done 25 years of TT and Manx Grand Prix. You know exactly how long it takes for them to come round. I don't know. So you know exactly how long it takes for them to come round, so you have time to go shopping between laps. Right, I need a new cap and I need that t-shirt. So. Prices aren't actually too bad. So compared to like MotoGP and stuff. I do like these ones actually, the new designs. They're way better than... No, they're just way better than some of the ones we had. Was it last year, the year before, where that UK company that went bust did really bad merch? Now it's actually looking really good. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. There's a Manx Grand Prix shop, merch shop. Let's go there. Right, let's go. Actually, let's check the Manx Grand Prix shop. Might want something there. And then we're right next to the winners enclosure, so we can watch the winners come in. 'Cause that's how it works. You know, we've done this so many times, then you know where to be when things happen. Alright, there's the winners enclosure. Huh? Who's crashed? What? No? There's the Manx Grand Prix shop. Let's check the Manx Grand Prix shop. It's nice to see the grandstand so busy for the race, because the Manx tends to be more quiet. If this was TT, people would already be crowding here. Should I bring my ladder and upset him again? I think he's the guy who filed a YouTube claim against me. That dude in the high-vis, you know, the G4S goons. He disappeared. I recognize him. He tried to file a privacy claim against me. Have my video taken down. Which doesn't work, you're in public, right? Right, Manx Grand Prix. Yes, look at those, they're awesome. And they're cheaper. I like this place. Yes. Give me a nice Manx. I'm sure I have a Manx Grand Prix cap. Maybe I need another one. I'm sure I have a Manx Grand Prix cap. Oh, that's not really my size. Hold on. This is more my size. XL. Cool. Alright. I do want a cap though. I always wear caps. Green or black?
Try green. Got so many.
Fine.
Why don't you use this one? Like
Which one?
This one for you.
I don't like this trucker style.
You know why? Because it gives you breathing to your head. So your head can breathe.
My head doesn't need to breathe.
Or hair,
This,
whatever.
I always think these make me look like some American trucker or something.
Truck.
Yes. I like these.
You've got so much black.
Yeah, fine, let's have green then. Muck and coasters have for 12 quid. That's actually pretty okay, no? Right, let's go one of these as well. Get muck and coaster for 12 quid.
How
Seems
much?
reasonable.
Ah, the thing.
Yes. Muck and coaster 12 quid.
I think that's the same.
See, the prices are pretty reasonable.
They've got the pink one. Can I get the pink one?
They have your size. What they have?
Medium. Feels like it's too big.
But it's a European medium, so.
Because I know I'm not small. Diba?
I don't know. You choose. Fine, get that.
I don't want to be assuming.
Just get one.
Still,
In.
diba?
If it's wrong, we get a different one next year. Right. Second shopping completed. Let's go to winner's enclosure. Can we do that after the? Actually, probably still. Hold on. 10:15, 10:30, 10:40. Yeah, you have about 5 minutes. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Fine. Right, we're testing how much shopping can you do in between laps. Slightly different angle on today's action. But I don't ask if they have your size. So.
Second quickest is Alex
In this one?
Yeah.
Check for you now.
Then Liam Shaw from 1636, he's fifth. And then Toby Shand, fourth quickest on this lap on 1637. He's back to was a move a bit off.
You will do. And Ryan Garside, unfortunately, we've just been told is.
The leaders have just gone through behind us, so we are still shopping. But don't worry, because the winner's enclosure is right there, so it's all easy. And obviously, if you want to see the whole race and everything, you know, the live timing video thing is working now, right? Because as always, I don't really do the whole racing footage. I'll just show you a little bit and focus more on the atmosphere. And it seems today I'm focusing on shopping. But we'll have food after and stuff, so.
On the number 6 by Don, 112.872. 1, Mike Rees with 110.6. 3, Andy Farrell, 111.818. And number 4, Lewis Arrowsmith at 113.188. We don't have a...
Okay, while she's finishing shopping, I'm going to go winner's enclosure, so I'm standing right at the front. Remember, don't upset fragile G4S egos by bringing ladders or other things. I never actually officially complained about that guy. Or maybe I should have. But it's just not worth my time. Right at the front. They did change this, I did mention this, right? They did. When I was in council, government asked to change the winner's enclosure. And we told them, well, why don't you make it like, you know, really, let me go wide angle. Why don't you make it like really bigger and, you know, nicer view here so people can see. And they said they don't want it, they just want it a little bigger like this. So it's a little bigger than it used to be. But it's still very restrictive if you're standing here. Plus they always complain about people, you know, standing on the stairs, but the G4S guys always get the niggas in the twists. You know what they should be doing? They should just put like a wall barrier there, so that problem is eliminated, but government doesn't think that far. Same like the actual barrier up on the gulf here, this should be glass so you can actually see the pit stops. You know, small things. Right, they're about, what, 7-8 minutes? Someone's been shopping. It's a new record. 3 shops in 1 lap. See? So we just answered the question, how much can you shop in 1 lap? 3 shops.
How much is 300? Here's your wallet.
Well, if this was MotoGP, it'd be like 3 times as much, so it's fine. The prices are actually still very, very reasonable. Alright, do you want to wait here or? Okay. Yeah, it'd be like 5-10 minutes. Alright, just before the media guys arrive, so they're gonna use this space. We used to get accreditation, but the problem is you're then stuck with the rules of it, which means organizers own your material and you have to adhere to all the restrictions that come with it. So you're actually better off not getting accredited. Okay, they're waiting to confirm the timing. See a lot less of a crowd than during TT, but still good. Still good attendance. It's so much quieter TT, you can't move here. Of course, Lieutenant Governor and Lady Lorimer are in attendance, as they always are. Not in orange jackets this time. Okay, that was a look at the winner's enclosure. I left Micah. She's going to go and get some breakfast, while I head back up to the grandstand to, of course, get the podium shot. If it's free, why not? So everyone's now at the winner's enclosure. But of course, they're going to go, so they do the interviews there. And then they head to the podium. And then they hopefully head to the fan zone. But let's try and get the podium shot from close up.
It's number 2, Jamie Williams. After the year that Jamie's had getting himself back to full fitness, that is fantastic news for the Manx man on his Prix getting himself onto that 3rd spot. In his 2nd year at the Isle of Man, riding for the County Racing Team, number 8, Toby Shan. Toby makes his way up to the podium there, was making his debut here last year, finishing 9th in the Junior Manx Grand Prix. And your race winner making his Manx Grand Prix debut in 2022, winning by 18.494 seconds, number 4, Lewis Arrowsmith. Lewis gets the cap on, shakes hands with Jamie, and also with Toby as well, makes his way to the top spot. He of course will be getting the laurel wreath over his neck, and of course for winning the Super Twin Manx Grand Prix will get the Super Twin Manx Grand Prix trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Lewis Arrowsmith. And ladies and gentlemen, the 4 riders continue to finish. Please be upstanding for the Royal Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Jamie Williams, Tony Shan, and now a Manx Grand Prix winner, Lewis Arrowsmith, and here comes the champagne. Alex Downey and Alan Brew from the Manx Grand Prix representing those guys. The supporters club makes his way off the podium. The 4 scouts. I think Toby's going to be first in, maybe, or Jamie. I think they're just going to head on. You the boys have the right win, ladies. Jamie saving it. Oh, well done, guys. Many congratulations to the top 3 there. Well done. And then we mentioned about Harley Rushton with that lap at 115.4, Chris Boyd. He, of course, will get the fastest lap award for Super Twin Manx Grand Prix.
Mark Johnson and Oliver Dean. Oliver, we spoke to you before we went out. You said you always seem to go a little bit slower in the race. How did you do today?
No, I go quite a bit slower this year. Just go 2 miles faster. I want to beat Mark Johnson today. He's been a rival since the start. He always beat 5 points.
Right, there they are. That was the first race. Let's try and find Micah, and then I have a suspicion they probably go, like they do during TT, they will go to the fan zone, hopefully on the stage for a little post-race interview. If they do, I'll try and catch that for you. But let me find the wife first, who's gone to get breakfast somewhere. And then of course we have the second race coming later. With less shopping and probably more race coverage. We'll see. Right, there's a good chance she's at Philby's. Yep, there she is. Knew it. If you want really good food, Philby's. Can't go wrong. Do you buy Philby's? Do you order? What's that? Cajun salmon? No. Oh, they have Cajun salmon? No. Okay, let's have some food. Right, food obtained, so let's eat and then see what else the day brings. There's Noel Edmonds, who of course famously now lives here. Right, let's see if we get a shot of the bikes being picked up. Ah. Yes, yes, we all know Noel Edmonds lives here. Well, lovely, lovely. I don't want to bother them. Everyone's very excited that he moved here recently. And as you of course know, there is, I think it's more than a rumor by now, that Tyson Fury is also moving here. Among other celebs. And millionaires and billionaires and yada yada. So there's scrutineering for the next race. Oh no, it's for the practice probably, is it? Just gonna drop the shopping in the car and then we're gonna go and watch the next race. Right, it's time to head down to Glencrutchery Road. I think I'll go for the start. We have 5 minutes. And here's a preview of what you can expect tomorrow. I got invited for the Derby Day. So, tomorrow's video will be Derby Day, which is always awesome. Loads going on up there, loads of bikes, lots of action. Should be brilliant. But today, let's do the second race. So I'm going to do Glencrutchery Road. And then probably winners enclosure, podium. So I just checked with Justin, and who runs ELS, the company that does, the screens and stage. And apparently they don't have anyone to host the interviews. So there's no interviews on stage today, which is sad. Could have robbed in Noel Edmonds, couldn't they? I'm sure you would have done it. Or any of the Manx radio lot. They're always very good at this. Anyway, 4 minutes to go. Let's watch the second race. if you return to your bike parking at the Grandstand and you find a postcard on it, a free one, that was me. Let me know in the comments. I found a few in my bag. Well, I had a few in the car, so I grabbed them. They're free. I do them every year. This year I put on a little QR code thing with my social medias, so comment below if you found my YouTube channel because of my free postcards. I'm going to give all of the ones I have out, they're literally just free postcards.
it's due, you just know it.
Michael gone, so you can call that 7 seconds back in that 6th place, but then waiting a 63 Grant Thompson, 42 Don Gilbert, they should slot into 7th and 8th. Back to the speed track we go, 57.6 for Shan, through Shortly, 152.1 for Nick. 59099, Michael gone, 155, 057, still busy, down in Gasoline Alley, it could all be changing again.
Very exciting, yeah. What the heck is actually going on here? What's going on here?
Okay, we're waiting for timing. Might be waiting for timing to be confirmed.
Yeah.
So who won, who's second, who's third? The joys of time trial.
Come down here and walk around.
Kind of killed the moment, isn't it? Like all lined up, waiting for news.
Everyone's waiting. Okay, it's interesting. No allotments.
Bernie!
Senior, the historic junior at 3:45. Riders continuing to finish, says Lee Hara on 65, just going through Lee. 150.96. It's Sarah Maltby, MHK, the member for Motorsport, Department for Enterprise. Thank you, Sarah. Head on up there now, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. Sarah makes her way up as another machine goes up through. I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic race. Ladies and gentlemen, he made his Manx Grand Prix debut in 2023, finishing 23rd in the Senior Manx Grand Prix. From the Isle of Wight, he's got on the podium, number 9, Ryan Whitehall. Great ride by Ryan once again on the R6 Yamaha, and in second position, like he said only 7 weeks ago, lying in a heap on the side of the road at Tandragee, but now on the second step of the podium at the Manx Grand Prix. Newcomer last year, number 16, Kevin Canny. Gets the hat off Sarah and gets his way to the second step. Making his debut on the Isle of Man in Newcomers A in 2016, finishing in 5th position. He's already had a podium in the Senior Manx Grand Prix and the Junior Manx Grand Prix, but now a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Isle of Man, number 1, Jamie Williams! And of course, Jamie in the Tommy Club at 120.524, and Ryan Whitehall also in the Tommy Club at 120.583. The winner of the Supersport Manx Grand Prix gets the Jeff Cannell Trophy. Congratulations to our race winner. He'll be getting the laurel wreath over his neck any moment now. I think Ryan just wants to get the champagne out, to be fair. And ladies and gentlemen, he is now a Manx Grand Prix winner, Jamie Williams! And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to, please give yourself the MHK member for Motorsport, the Department of Enterprise, and well done to Ryan Whitehall, Kevin Canny, and your race winner, Jamie Williams. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, get in that corner, Kevin. Get it open, son. Come on, Kevin, you deserve it as well. Well done, Kevin. Well done, Jamie. Well done, Ryan. And the poor scout gets a load of it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your podium for the Supersport race. Brilliant stuff. Chris Boyd down there. Great scenes.
Fantastic. Always so special when we have, without being too biased, a Manx national anthem played here for a local winner. Booth, 24, Owen Monaghan, 25th for Mark Jackson. The rest of the top 30 were Paul Marley, Liam Donaghy, Kieran Brockie and Michael McKinnon.
Bradley Hughes slots into there as well, and we got the 34 victor.
Right, that was the second race, so I'm gonna head off home, edit this, give myself a relaxed afternoon because it's a long day tomorrow with Derby Day. Of course, it's gonna be fun. Okie dokie. So, you know, I think the spirit of this event is it's changing or dying. I don't know. But you know, I noticed. You know, I don't like the G4S security guys. I think they're detrimental to the event. They are basically not needed. They do more bad than good, but it's just my opinion. And yes, we do have history because the guy essentially assaulted me a few years ago, and I should have pressed charges. I didn't, but never mind. I didn't want to waste time with him. But what I noticed is, you know, there was someone on the roof of the Victorian toilets where people have watched for since the TT started here. And, you know, he chased him off. And I just noticed the guys on the grandstand at the end telling people not to stand in the where the disabled accesses, which is basically for wheelchairs. Okay, that's the only reason there's that line there, so you can put wheelchairs at the front so they can see. That's it. And he's telling them to stand behind the line when there's the winners. It's just so unnecessary and stupid, and you know, it makes no sense. But someone gave them an instruction to do that, and obviously, you know, thinking isn't part of the job. So enough rant about those people. I don't want them to drag down a nice day. But I just think this kind of stuff, you know, these Jobsworth, high-vis people, they are detrimental to the event. And they're sort of harming the spirit of it. I know some of it is health and safety and blah, blah. But what we should really be doing is A, on the grandstand, just to end this on a productive note, okay, not just ranting about a terrible company. We should, you know where the railing is on the grandstand, the metal railing, the little wall and then metal railing where you sit. We should change that to a complete glass railing, so you're not looking at a fence. You can actually see the pit stop. I'm sure we could do it like a Lexan or armored glass there. That would look really good, and then people can see more freely when they are seated, but it would still be completely safe to walk there as a, you know, as a guardrail. That's the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do, people have always watched from the top of the toilets, and yes, if it's health and safety or whatever, I mean, who cares, but fine, make it properly, you know, put steps behind it, put a proper guardrail around it, and make it a spectating area, because the winner's enclosure is still, you can't properly see. Now doing Manx Grand Prix it's not too bad, but doing TT you just can't see. It's a huge froth of people, and you know, it's not sloped enough for you to see if you're at the back, so they need to improve that. But maintaining things and improving things, this island isn't very good at. They just suck at it. Same with, you know, the scoreboard. When the old scoreboard went away, we were promised a new one. Of course they lied, it never came. So we like to rely on this tradition and spirit of it and blah 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 when it suits us, to sell it to high-paying tourists, but really they do very little to actually, you know, live that, and that's sometimes a little bit sad. So, you know, stuff like the scoreboard, stuff like, I could give you loads of other examples where, you know, we're happy to use this TT and the spirit and the history to sell it, but we don't actually do anything to maintain it or grow it or live it, you know. But never mind, it was a great day. So that's all from me from today. They're getting ready for qualifying, but I need to actually head off to Motor World, because a friend of mine, who you also know, Klaus, who always camps at the Gruselegg, see my other video on it, he's over at the moment, not at the Gruselegg, he's over with his camper van, and his car broke down, and I need to hop down to Motor World and get him a part for his camper van. So that's why I can't watch the qualifying for you. Hope you understand, and I will see you tomorrow for Derby Day, which should be really fun. The guys kindly gave me a VIP invite, so I'm very much looking forward to that one. So I'll see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow in Derby.